Now we'll talk about some common operations in sets. So basically we'll talk about size. We'll test how to check the membership testing, like how to check the membership of the element. We'll discuss about how to add the element, and we'll also discuss about how to remove the element from the set. Now, to get the size of the set, we have the len function. Let's say that here we have the set with the three element. We can check with the len function. This will give you the number of element. This is same as the sequence, all the sequence data, right? Now let's check about the membership testing. Let's say that we have this set over here with the three element. Now here, to check if the particular element present in the set or not, we have to use in operator. We are saying 1 in S. This means that we are checking whether this 1 is present in the set or not. Of course, we'll get true. 10 is not there, so here we'll get false. Here we can also use not in. This will be false and this will be true because 10 is not in S, right? Now let's talk about the adding the element, right? So again, when we have the existing set, we can always add element to it, right? But of course, we cannot we cannot append and insert because there is no order defined in the set. But we can use the add method. Let's use it. So here we have the set with the three element. When we say is dot add 15, and when we try to see it here, what we see is the 15 has added, but what we are seeing is we are getting the output as 10, 15, 20, and 30. It looks like we are seeing the data in the order. But again, this is happening because of the Jupyter Notebook. When you try to use the print function, now the things will reveal after the print function. When we do this here, we can see this 10, 20, 30, and the 15 is added over here. So it's not ordered. Here we are adding -1, and now we are trying to check with the print function. Now this -1 is added. But again, after that, again, we can see that the order of the data has changed, right? Now, what's interesting about the add method is if we try to add an element that already exists, it will simply ignore. Like over here, when we have this S, so again, S is printed in this format. When we try to add again 15 element, this will not add, but this will not even give you the error, right? So here, when you try to see the data, it again the same element, right? So it has not added the double element. Now let's talk about how to remove the element. Again, and again, for this, let's use this. Here we have the set, right? So we have this set with a three element. Now to remove it, we can use dot remove method. We are passing the which element you want to remove. So you want to remove one. Again, the set has been updated with one less element. When we again try to remove the element which is not there in the set, this will give you an error, just like a dictionary, right? So as you can see, we have got the exceptions. But if you don't want the exception, we can do discard. When we say is to discard, there is no error over here. When we again try to S, again the same element we have. So discard will not give you any error. We can also remove and return the arbitrary element from the set. Let's say that if you want to remove the element and then you also want to return that removed element, we can use the pop method. Let's see that. Here we have this set. Now when we use s.pop, it will arbitrarily remove any of the element and it will also return that element. Here we can check that. It says that it has removed the H element, right? Again, we do not know from the prior that particular value is there or not, like which value it will be removed. We do not know, right? Now we can also pop. Let's say that here we have the empty set, and if we'll try the pop on the empty set, we'll get the same error, right? Again, to clear out the entire set, we can use the clear method. Here we have the set. Now we are using the clear method to remove all the element, and when we try to see the set, now we have got the empty set, right? You see the empty set is defined with the set function, right? Yeah. So this is all about the common operation in the set. Thank you very much.